Venice. It's the first amazing. Original entrance.
Yeah, must be, must basket. Leave the virtual below. That's how hard dies. They're not imagines. 13th century classic art in Florence, not fully covered with this technique. You're talking about one city in particular. They come from.
Now I show you this ancient building, which looks like the Colosseum seen from outside. I told you the Colosseum was an amphitheater, which means a double theater. So that's why now when you see the theater, it's very similar to the Colosseum. The theater of Marcellus was built more than 2,000 years ago. All the theater performances were held there, comedies, dramas, and so on. And it was able to hold 30,000 people. So the theater of Marcellus is the ancient building on the left-hand side. You see outside, it looks like the Colosseum. Only outside the theater is left. Inside the stage, the sitting area, they are lost. Alright, we are approaching to the famous Venice Square, which is the geometric center of Rome. You can already see in front of you the gigantic monument, the National Monument. Look at the Capitol Hill on the right hand side. At the top of the hill, the Capitol Square, designed by Michelangelo. The building on top is the City Hall. And the square in front of you is a Venice Square, the geometric center of Rome. This gigantic monument on your right hand side, is the National Monument. It's not very old, it's 100 years old. It was built in honor of the first king of the unified Italy, Victor Emmanuel II. So this is the symbol of the unification and independence of Italy. This is the monument, which is a nickname, the wedding cake. It looks like a gigantic wedding cake. In the center, there is the statue of the king, Victor Emmanuel II, the first king. And below the statue, at the top of the steps, where you see two flames burning, there is the tomb of the unknown soldier, a nameless soldier who died during the First World War. So the National Monument is also a memorial in honor of all the soldiers who died during the First World War. Here we are in the famous Venice Square. It's so crowded today with the police because they have to inaugurate the Christmas tree as a symbol of the city for Christmas. You see in the middle of the square. Venice Square was named after this building in front of you, the Palace of Venice. The Palace of Venice was the headquarters of Mussolini. So during his dictatorship, the headquarters of Mussolini. The balcony in the middle of the building is the balcony where Mussolini made his public speeches, where he addressed the people. and the square on top, and the buildings overlooking the square. The building with the tower and the clock in the center is the city hall, town hall. So the Capitol Square is one of the most famous places in Rome. In front of you, the theater of Marcellus. You see, it looks like the Colosseum. But the top floor was occupied by a private residence 500 years ago. A luxurious residence. They recently sold that residence at the top of the theater. The price is 34 million euros. Just to give you an idea. 34 million.